Warning, mentions of extreme acts of violence, aka people do too much.
Hi. I miss my intro so much. What's up? My name is Victoria. If you're new here, what's up? If you're not, what's up? I do several lovely things on my channel. Sometimes I do a reaction, sometimes I read a Reddit story, sometimes I do my makeup, sometimes I do other stuff. Overall, I do this, that, and the third, and I do whatever the hell I want. And today I want to do a Reddit story. I want to react to a Reddit story, read a relationship advice, and give my advice and share it with you and share it with the good old web. You should be subscribing to my channel right about now. Why? Because you're here and I'm here and I see you and you see me, which means we're best friends now. So subscribe to my channel, friends help friends. Subscribe to my channel and yeah, all that good stuff. We'll be getting started right now. My husband is a racist and I don't know what to do. I I didn't read this. I just clicked the title because it looked good, but now I'm thinking about what this could be, and I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for a lot. Since 2016, Trump took office. Our house has been divided. He supports Trump, the GOP, and we lived in Florida, so you can only imagine how he feels about DeSantis. I am completely opposite. It's been strenuous on our relationships, to say the least, but recently he has been, I guess, for a lack of better words, showing his true colors. He's racist now. He was probably already racist, sis, just saying, but I'm gonna let you have your moment. He constantly says disgusting things about anyone who supports the Black Lives Matter movement. He uses the N word in a derogatory way and is always stereotyping and making jokes. A few days ago, I found a WhatsApp chat with a few new friends they just moved recently, where they exchanged racist and sexist TikToks to each other. I confronted him about it and told him to leave the group, and he pretty much told me that he doesn't care what I think and that he continued to participate. I have been so sick over it and have been struggling to figure out what to do. An hour ago, he asked me if I read about the Olympian that turned her back to our flag in the American trials. I said yes, I did, and good for her. It's America, and if she feels disrespected by her country, she should be able to express that on any platform. He proceeds to tell me, well, if she doesn't like it, we should tie her feet to a horse, drag her around town, and lynch her. What? What? I am sick and so disgusted over what he said. I am beyond upset and so embarrassed by him. I can't even look at him right now and I don't know what to do. We have two young kids and I feel stuck. Before moving here in Trump, he wasn't like this. I don't know if he's just being influenced by his coworkers or if he has meant he's always been this way, but in the state of the country and now and how he feels he feels he can be openly racist. This is not okay. Any advice on what I should do? I try not to be the leave him. I know it's hard, and we'll get to why it's hard in a second. I know it's hard, but leave him. But let's backtrack a little bit. Number one, he was already racist. Let's just start there. We all have our masks. His just so happens to come with the hood. Just so happens to come with the hood and a point. But yeah, no, we all have our masks. We all we are all able to pretend that we're something we're not. He was already racist. You don't go like from going your entire life without saying a word, being against saying the word, to the next day saying the word like you've been using it your whole life in a derogatory way. It's you don't. You just don't. You would feel uncomfortable. You would be uncomfortable because you know it's wrong. He's been using it already. He's aware of it already. He was comfortable making those jokes before. Sure, he might have changed some way somehow, but at some point in time, if he was already doing it, it's easy to revert back. It's one thing for you to never do something ever in your entire life, or for you to start doing something, stop doing it, and restart. Real easy. People do it all the time. He was already fucking racist. Let's start there. You might not have known that. I'm not gonna put that on you. You didn't know that, but he was already racist. So what can you do? He already disrespected you from the time that he started doing it. Your political affiliations and who you are as a person really shouldn't make that big of a determining factor. You know what I mean? Like you being like, well, Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. Well, bitch, you were racist before Donald Trump came. You were already racist. You just think it's a different world because Donald Trump was president. He's not anymore. He barely was when he was, in all honesty. And shit, my presidential thing, my president goes Obama, Biden, and then we just went like a full 4 years without a president. That's why the whole world went to shit because we didn't have a president for 4 years. That's neither here nor there. He was already racist. He disrespected you. his, beliefs. Oh, she disrespected the flag, so on and so forth. She has every right to disrespect the flag because the flag doesn't respect her, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and represent some shit that don't represent me, bitch. And then on top of that, the racist WhatsApp group. Now he's racist in public, he's racist in private, and he's racist in general. You need to dip if you're really, 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 really not with the shits. I understand it's hard to dip, especially from your perspective, because you have 2 kids. Here's what you need to do. And I've seen other people say it too. Start putting money on the side. Every time you go to the grocery store, take out something when you get cash back and put it to the side. Don't touch it. Put it to the side, to the left, to the right. Take it back now, y'all. Put it somewhere. Because after a while, you will have enough money to be okay, to get away. I understand that, the thing about, love and marriage is that, you pray that you know the person you're marrying. Clearly, if you married him, you thought you knew him, and he wasn't like this before, at least from your perspective, but you never know who somebody was before they met you. This man lived a whole life before he knew you, before he knew your name, before he thought of you. He lived a whole life, and you don't know who he was. He might have changed his thoughts, he might have changed his way of thinking or tried to for you, but he thought it was a different time. He may have even thought that you would have agreed with him at one point, but because you didn't, he was like, well, this is who I am and this is who she is. He does not agree with the things that you agree with, and neither do you, as far as he goes. So, why oil and vinegar don't mix. So just separate. Do for you. Fuck him. It's very easy to want to just turn away from a person's wrong, even though this is a big old wrong, but it's very easy to want to turn away from the person's wrong because you love them. You try to ignore it. You tolerate it even. And it seems like you did a pretty good job of putting up with it for a certain amount of time. You stated your points of she has the right to do what she wants. I'm sure you spoke on the things that you had to speak on in order to defend whatever causes you support. He's going to be a bad influence on your kids. Kids look up to their parents. Kids emulate their parents. I know this, number one, because I think, just like anybody else in the world, I think I have the best parents in the world. But I'm able to see where, our thoughts differ on certain things. As an adult woman, I am, but as a child, you copy your parents. You do, and you can grow into that. You grow into what your parents try and mold you to be, for the most part, until you develop your own personality and stuff. You understand what I mean? But he can really mess those kids up. And I know you don't want that, which is why you were help. Try and get yourself together to leave him. And that's really all I could say. I really don't even have any other advice other than that, because damn, this is fucked up. That's fucked up. I am so sorry. Can you even get custody for something like this? You would have to, it's much deeper than just oh, I don't like his views, or I don't like he's racist or whatever. And so much has to be done in order for those kids' safety and for your own safety and your own mental health and stuff like that. And a person being a bad influence by technicality isn't necessarily a reason for custody, I don't think, unless you have him doing something. But I'm pretty sure this being racist isn't a reason to not give somebody custody unless he's done something. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up later, but I don't actually know. But he did say that she should be lynched, though. Can we talk about that? He said he was going to lynch. Not he, but he said she should be lynched because she doesn't support a flag that doesn't support her. That's a big ass jump. That's not even it's one thing for you to be racist. That's racist and crazy. I'm sorry. I feel disrespected by something, so I'm not going to actively support it. I.e., you disrespected me, so I'm not going to support your small business. If I don't support your small business because you disrespected me, that doesn't mean you can shoot me or mutilate me. Her feeling disrespected by a flag that does not represent her, or a flag that she knows was not actually flying for her, as we know it's really not flying for us, that don't mean lynch. That means I don't agree with you. What the fuck? That's not even a... What? lynch because she doesn't agree with you? Because she doesn't like the flag? Y'all do too much. Like, y'all do way too much. Kids talking about lynching people because they don't like the flags. They didn't want to respect the flag. Bitch, it's some fabric. Calm down. To end it all, because that was a lie. I'm sorry. To end it all, document everything. Let's start there. Document everything. The group chat, if you can, document it. Anything he says, if he starts saying shit that's off the wall, record it. Do whatever you can. Get as much evidence up as you can to, in the very least, even if it's temporary custody, try and get custody of your kids. Tuck money away slowly but surely, and you will have enough to be okay, in the very least, to get away. Get away from him. He's a bad influence on your kids. He clearly has violent tendencies, as he believes she should be lynched because she doesn't agree with the flag, or didn't want to support the flag, or whatever the fuck. You need to get away from him. I'm not saying he's a violent person. I'm not saying that he would lynch anybody. I'm just saying that if he brought it up, the thought was there. And if he said it, all right now. That has been today's video. Wasn't expecting for it to be what it was, because I didn't think it was what it was, but damn. If you like this video, which questionable, or if you're interested in this video, I guess, if you found this video to be interesting, give it a like, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends, question mark. Yeah. This has been weird. This was a weird video to film. I'm mildly uncomfortable. Not mildly uncomfortable because, like, it's my video. I'm mildly uncomfortable because lynch? But yeah, share this video with your friends. I'll see you on whatever day the next day is that a video is supposed to go up that corresponds with the day, I guess. So fucking much. I'm so sorry. Bye. What's going on here? You need to calm down. That... because of a flag? She turned away from the flag that doesn't even fucking represent her? Like, what the fuck? If she doesn't feel represented by the system that doesn't fucking help her or her people, then why the fuck am I gonna free? Why? Can you give me a reasonable explanation of why? How that disrespecting the flag equates to you should be lynched? Like, explain that to me. What if I don't stand up in time for the national anthem? Do I also have to be lynched? Like, what the fuck? Like, it... What? I don't celebrate the 4th of July. Does that mean I have to be lynched? Explain that to me. What? Do I deserve death for that? Explain it. Where's the... Explain that shit, please. Please! You know what I mean? My head hurts. I'm going to bed.